tariffs, I mean, there's the power in this tool is the ability to look at, the financial information in a way that's not traditional, and the way our accounting systems currently capture it. You guys already know that, and because that's really where, the actions take place. I mean, when you have products that are unprofitable, is it a design issue, right? And so how do you remedy that? And that's really the power of this. I think what you're doing with tariffs here is you're adding another element of cost that is now being implemented, and you're able to, assign that to certain products based on where it's being sourced and the tariff structure between the two countries. So you're able to kind of very quickly apply that, which I think is good. And it just gives you more insight. If there are, sensitive or fragile relationships with customers, it allows you to be, deferential between where you issue the price increase versus going across the board based on where your product is. Although, unless there's a relationship issue, I don't know why you wouldn't want to do that, because you want to recoup as much of that cost as possible. Again, I mean, tariffs are an added element, but the power here is, for instance, in that first item, you're losing $500,000. So the question is, can you get any of that back in price, or do you really need to evaluate the cost and look for redesigns to improve the margin on that? And so it's a great area to start to really hunt for improved, operating margin. When, the added element of tariffs is also important, because now I'm a believer that you probably shouldn't make very long-term decisions in this environment on tariffs. And I say in this environment because you don't know, A, whether these tariffs will actually be implemented, and when they're going to come off. So you want to be careful on what kind of supply chains you change as a result of it. But, the data is all here, and it's one sheet of truth that you can kind of operate off of.